Hey folks, are you finding that you, your friends, your family, your neighbors, there's more days on market, property's not selling, things seem to be sitting, more signs keep going up in yards? Well, what I will tell you is there is 3 keys that you can either share with them or essentially things as far as that you may already know that are key products and things that needs to happen in order for a home to sell. My name is Justin Udy with Justin Udy and Team Real Estate, and today we're going to talk about these 3 factors of why homes are not selling in today's market and what those people can do different. The number one thing I'm going to tell you is that if your home or your friends, your family, or neighbors isn't selling, guess what? You're not alone. There's hundreds of people, I would say even thousands of people that aren't selling, and they haven't figured out why. The number one is, I will tell you, it's a pricing problem. When the terms of the market change, interest rates, wars, lost jobs, different things, it will affect the price. If rates are at 3% and versus rates at 8%, that price is going to be different. I mean, it's just a fact. So making sure that you are, if you're overpricing a property or pricing it at a point where you're thinking in a different market, pricing it too high, leaving room for negotiation, is a mistake. Pricing it in a market where you priced it a year ago, that is also a mistake. So what has to happen is a couple key factors in that pricing. Number one, you do have to connect yourself with a market expert that not only understands the micro market where we live, but also the trends of the market and understands the value of the unique necessities and things that that property has. What is the condition of the property and what are the value of what has been done? What are those amenities that give it that additional value? Is it in a cul-de-sac? Does it have a 3rd-car garage? Does it have an updated kitchen? So adding and subtracting against the competition. So making sure that we understand those dynamics, and once we're getting people in there, understanding the feedback. Are we on the market? Are we actually in the market? You know, is the homes that are coming on the market as competition inferior, or are they actually superior? So making sure we get an understanding of, yep, we keep hearing it's overpriced, it doesn't make sense, we're moving on, the other ones down the road are a lot better deal, guess what? That is an issue of pricing. Number 2 I want you to consider is, it's a product problem. Sometimes what happens is that there may be some underlying issues that we just maybe have slipped over. I will tell you, I purchased a property, completely renovated it. It was in a great location, but guess what? It didn't have the extra bedroom that most people in that community were looking for. And when we were pricing it, guess what? That was a drop because we thought that having a certain amount of bedroom in that location would be sufficient, whereas it was a necessity per that market. And so I will tell you that sometimes you're just looking at different demographics and there may be just different things, and based on the feedback of 3 to 4 people, we learned super quick that, oh my heavens, that was something that is a very easy thing to correct and was able to be taken care of quickly. But buyers today, what I'll tell you is they are super savvy, they understand the market, and they know what they're looking for. They have maybe been looking for years, and now's their time where they're essentially going for it. So make sure you understand where they're at. There may be something where you have to either make a renovation or an update, or just simply make an adjustment based on the feedback that you hear. And so another item that I will mention is just making sure that you follow our 3 C's. We have a whole video on that, but basically make sure it's decluttered, make sure those colors are neutral, and make sure it is white glove clean. Another thing that is common is it's not staged. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel like I'm walking into a showcased property. And so you can also watch our staging video on the importance of staging. Third thing I want you to think and just consider is market problems. So even if your home is fantastic, but it is not being seen, guess what? It's kind of like a secret property. Nobody knows about it. So in hiring a professional, you want to make sure that you're essentially kind of going through a checklist of questions with the person you're hiring. But what I will tell you is these are really the key specifics that I want you to really consider. Is that number 1, they have to have potential buyers. They can't be a part-time person, they gotta be full-time. 2, they really have to have various channels they market on. Did you know that like doing video, for example, on a property, they're 400% more likely for somebody to look at that property than a property that is just thrown up? So it's just like simply employing a couple little things makes the likelihood of that property being showcased and seen. Over 92% of buyers are looking online, so we want to make sure that property, by doing a couple things, if you do in 10 different areas, one little thing that's just 10% better, that's 100% different. And that's what I will tell you is using various channels of marketing makes that property stand out. And also obviously including social media marketing, incorporating video and having essentially this is a marketing business, folks. I think you already know that. And so hiring a person that is incorporating not only those items, but making sure it can be deployed and they're spending the money. Folks, the days of just hoping and praying and printing a 3-cent copy out in front of a house, it doesn't work. It has to be deployed. There's 3 things we talk about in our team, and when I've started doing marketing is just thinking about, what is the message that we're going to provide on this property? What is the media that we're going to deploy it on? And what is the marketing plan that we have? And our 151-step marketing plan is what we use in order to get our properties ready. So if you know somebody or you're that person and you're looking at this, we have a number of videos that you can watch in how to do the 3 Ps, which is essentially price it, promote it, present it properly. Otherwise, you can just call us. We'll go through everything with you. We'll be able to show you what we're doing different. We'll be able to just go over your specific property. If you're looking at it and you're kind of like, how do I help my family or friend? Look through the videos or call us direct. We'll be happy. We're an open book and we look forward to assisting you. Talk to you soon.